Buying a car in Malaysia is big business, simply because it is going to be the second largest investment that you're going to be making in your life, for most of us, after your house. So it's always great to have options. Who likes to be told that you only have A, B and C to choose from when you can choose from A, B, C, D all the way to Z? And how do you achieve this? By taking a look at the very colourful yet ironically named grey market. We're here at Naza World to find out what are some options that you may have if you have some cars in mind with specific budgets to work with, and also a closer look at some of the risks involved. Let's go. So as you can see, buying a car is not just about buying what's new coming out from the official channels. You've got so many different options in the grey market, in the used market also, but really we are here to talk about the grey market and understanding what it is buying a grey market car is all about. Yep, so to answer our questions we have Mr. Rohan Uy, the VP of Sales and Marketing, right, of Naza Motor Trading.
Yes.
Now, as I was telling my friends, when you want to buy a car, you also have the option of looking at grey cars.
Yes.
But a lot of people don't seem to understand what it means to buy a parallel imported car. First and foremost, the most common question would be, these grey cars, are they new or are they used? Okay,
the first thing I think we need to clear the myth is grey is not a very nice color. So when they call it a grey car, okay, a lot of people get this perception that it's not a good thing.
Okay.
Grey cars are basically used imported vehicles.
Okay.
Now what you get are very young cars. Even if you have the 3 or 4 year old ones, okay, they are in really good pristine condition. We choose the cars before they are brought in, so they're not new. They're used cars with anything from 10,000 kilometers to maybe 30,000-40,000. But the condition is really in a really good. The cars are in a really good condition. So
are the cars in really good condition because they were maintained really well, or did they go through a refurbishment?
No, they were maintained well. In Japan, you see, most of our cars come from Japan. Okay, and in Japan they have this is a very big business, the supply of used vehicles to other countries that do this grey market business. So they have a grading system, and the top of the grade is number 5. Okay. We deal in 4.5 to 5. Grade 4.5 to grade 5. Right,
I see. Yeah. Not brand new cars.
Not brand new cars.
They've got some miles on them.
Yes.
Some age on them, but not a lot of years, not a lot of miles.
Yeah.
And most importantly, in very pristine condition, if it's coming from Naza Motor Trading.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, understood. Next, another very simple question. Why is it that even if you look here, you will see it's either white or grey or black?
These are the colors that Malaysians buy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have tried to bring in the more bright colors, the more funky colors, you know, and the car just sits on the floor.
Are there any risks of buying a grey car as opposed to, say, well, that's not compared to buying a used car because used car is just used car, as opposed to buying a brand new car, because they are almost brand new level of quality,
Okay, first thing first, our cars do not come with the manufacturer's warranty. Okay.
Naturally, because they have been used, right?
Yes, they have been used. Even if they are 1 year old, they do not carry the manufacturer's warranty here. Manufacturer's warranty is only back in the country of origin.
Correct. Yes.
But we do offer insurance-based warranty, right? Which is something that the industry now has become accustomed to. Yeah. So it's a bit of a condition-based warranty. Certain items are covered, certain items are not. You know, but essentially you are quite safe. Okay, if not as safe as buying a locally imported or a locally authorized from a local authorized dealer here. One of those new cars. Right. It's about the same.
And plus those, it's not that you cannot get the high specs on the locally sold by the distributors. It's just that there are probably cost options.
Yes,
you have to cost it on top of the car.
Exactly.
Understood. Okay. So, are we saying then there are no risk at all? involved? Because you're saying it comes with that the specified form of
I think
warranty.
I think the problems that we face, okay, are more from the people who are first-time buyers, because they are stepping out of the official car comfort zone, manufacturer's warranty and all that, and coming into an unknown area. You know, but if you ask me, I think we're just as safe, you know, if not safer. We are a local company, you know, Naza, and we also have a very strong customer support backing. We have our own workshops as well. So if the customer comes back and makes a claim on us, you know, if there's a problem with the car, we will handle it the way the manufacturers would handle it as well.
Okay, and here's one from my own book of questions, because I'm
waiting for this
dying to ask this. Drive anywhere in the country and you see the lots, the used car lots, or even the guy selling the import recon car, even inside here, you will see Toyota Wish, Toyota Alphard, Velfire, Harrier, in every single shape, form, trim, spec, as long as it's black or white. So everybody is selling the exact same thing. How is it that you can push this out?
Okay, you see, what happens is, in the Malaysian market, you must understand how the business model works. In an official distributorship or dealership, okay, for the official brands, you have one fixed option profile.
Right.
If it's Napa leather, it's got to be Napa leather. It comes in either brown, black or grey. Okay. If it has power boot, then it will have power boot. If it doesn't, then it won't. In Japan, you can spec anything you want into the car.
Yes, you
can. So when you look at a Velfire or an Alphard or an Estima, okay, it may look exactly the same on the outside, but the trim levels are very different. One power door, two power door, 7-seater, 8-seater, home theater system, Harman Kardon system, 18-inch rims, body kit, no body kit, you know. So there are a lot of trim levels. So when you see a sea of Estimas, they are not all the same.
They're never all the same.
They are never the same, yes. So the price ranges from, you could pick up an Estima now for I think about maybe 120 or 1,000 for 2010, okay, up to maybe 270, 280,000 for 2014, right? High spec, latest model. You know.
Roland, thank you so much.
It was really good talking to you.
Very, very insightful. Well, now you know. Risk manageable, but most importantly, options. Man, you've got a lot of options. Really, depending on your budget, you have so many different options when you're talking about the grey market. But what we're going to do today is we are going to try to understand, let's say you have a budget for a specific car that's brand new, what would your options be in the grey market? And why would you choose one of these cars over buying, say, something that's brand new? So let's say we are looking at between 120 to, say, 140,000 ringgit. And the idea is you want to carry yourself and your wife and say 1 or 2 kids very nicely in a small family sedan-ish. But what would you get in the grey market? You will get something like this. This is the 2013 Toyota Wish, and as you can see, we've got a bank of Toyota Wishes that you can choose from over here. Let's take this particular car for example. This has the sports package with it, so you've got the front skirts up front, and you've got the fancier wheels, and then as you come inside, you've got stuff like paddle shifters and push start button in here, making this car a very, very sexy option indeed. Now, how much would this car cost if you were to go to the local guys? Well, definitely much more, but that's what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about and to understand what is the value that you're going to get from buying a grey car. I think this is great value. Let's be honest, this Mercedes-Benz C200 looks fantastic, and you'd probably be thinking, no way I can afford it if I was in the market for, say, something along the lines of a Honda Accord, or even say a Toyota Camry, or I don't know, something like a Kia K5? Well, guess again, because in the grey market you can. This particular iteration starts at about 150,000 ringgit, and that's next to nothing when you're talking about a Mercedes-Benz. Not only is this a fantastic looking car, but you are getting it in avant-garde spec, which is normally slightly more expensive as compared to the elegant spec if you were to buy it through the local distributor. So this car looks fantastic. It's got a lot of the classic Mercedes features like the wood inserts interior, and you've got your multifunction steering. And funnily enough, I know you can't feel this, but it's still got the Kereta Baru smell. And plus minus 10,000 ringgit, you can even go for something that is slightly newer, and it's all down to your choices. Now, if you're in the market for around this price range, not only can you get this Mercedes-Benz C200, but you can also go for a Mini Countryman, man. Oh my god. And we're not just talking about any Mini Countryman. This is the Cooper S Mini Countryman. Full shebang, full shebang. I'm talking about full fat Mini Countryman over here, because you not only get a fantastic looking car, but if you look inside, you've got the optional extras like the cup holders and a moon and sunroof as part of the asking price. And normally this is a fairly expensive car, but over here it doesn't break your bank, man. It's the cost of a brand new low-end Mini Countryman CKD over here, and we're talking about the full imported experience over here. See? Full leather seats with the pedal shifters, and yeah, you definitely get all the bells and whistles with this Countryman Cooper S. So again, if you're looking at a car within the 150 to say 170,000 price range, a Mercedes-Benz, a BMW produced Mini Countryman Cooper S, full spec, more options. So you've made it in life and you want to get yourself one of the big sedans, or well, maybe not so big, along the lines of say the BMW 5 Series, yeah, 5 Series BMW or E-Class Mercedes-Benz. In fact, actually come to think of it, even if you're going for something of the smaller type like the 3 Series or the C-Class Mercedes-Benz from the official distributor, so you're looking at stuff that goes from 250,000 ringgit and up, right? And you've got a lot of the continental players to choose from. But you know what, if you're a business owner and you want to travel around in comfort, the grey market offers you a wide selection of Toyota Alphas and Velfires. And let's take a look at this particular one that I have over here. This is the Toyota Velfire, and this is the ZJ spec. How do you tell the difference? By looking at the bumper, because there are two different types of bumpers, one for the ZJ spec and the other one for the other spec, right? And also by looking at the wheels, this car comes with 18-inch wheels. The idea with the Velfires is that you've got a lot of different types of trims and options and all that, but you can always go on the floor and choose the best. For example, like this one over here, it's coming with full leather ottoman seats. You've got in-car entertainment, front and back. You've got sunroof all the way from the front all the way to the back, and air conditioning is great because you've got it coming to you from all corners of the car. And as you can see, it comes with double power doors on either side and also a tail at the back. So this car is definitely one for the business owners who wants to travel in style. In fact, a lot of the celebrities in Malaysia uses them. Alright, let's see what else we have. But in the meantime, and what would India be without a couple of sports cars? So the final car that we're looking at today, if you're in the market for anything above 200,000, would be this awesome looking Audi A5 S line. And yep, you heard me right, it's the S line. So you've got the top spec sporty iterations like the bigger wheels and all that, the full bells and whistles. You've got the full sunroof and moonroof, and then inside you've got this beautiful maroon leather seats that just look absolutely gorgeous. And to think that you can have this car for under 300,000 ringgit, it means that you can actually buy this car for a couple of, you know, a huge sum of money cheaper than if you were to buy it with the local distributors. It just goes to show that if it's options that you want to go for, the grey market actually gives you a lot more difference in what you can buy out there. If it was me, this is what I'd go for. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that there is absolutely no point in buying a car from the local official distributors. Of course there is. At the end of the day, the very fact that you've got the manufacturer's warranty gives you the peace of mind that you will never be able to afford with a grey imported vehicle. And that makes it all worthwhile. What we are saying is that you have options. It depends on what you want to give and what you want to take and what you want to put out and what you want to eventually receive at the end of the day. The grey market offers you a lot of value in terms of the quality of the vehicles that you get and the trim level and the specs that you get. And nowadays, buying grey gives you also peace of mind thanks to a lot of companies coming up with their own aftermarket solutions. But at the end of the day, the official car guys are giving you the manufacturer's warranty, which is gold in today's day and age of very high-tech technology that may go wrong. So really, it's all up to you. Risk is manageable, but you are going to have to, at the end of the day, be a real player in the world of whether I want to go with the value or if I want to go with the peace of mind, or what's the middle ground that you want to arrive at.